We are going to spend 2 days on whether to find out whether something is proportional or not. And the first way we're going to talk about is to describe whether something is proportional using a verbal description. So you're going to have a scenario or a situation like a story, and you're going to have to decide whether it is proportional or non-proportional. Okay, the biggest thing is if something happens over and over, and you can say when I do it 0 times I get a 0, that is proportional. I usually try to find the non-proportional one, and that's going to be a fee. Okay, so we're going to just look at some examples. For each situation, write an equation and determine whether the situation is proportional or non-proportional. Okay, Bob pays $21.50 to enter an additional per ride. So per is your variable. So this is y equals 21.50 plus 0.75x. Once I have this, it is not proportional. So number 1 is not proportional. Fred pays $40 per person, 4dx, to go to an Aggie football game. Y equals 40x, nothing's hanging out. That is proportional. Joe pays a membership fee. Ooh, look at that word, fee. Of $2.30 and $1.50 for each visit to the gym. I'm not crossing those out. Those become my variables. Y equals 2.30 plus 150x. There's my fee. Not proportional. Mike pays $75 per person for a gym membership. Per is my variable. Y equals 75x. That is proportional. So if you're noticing that if you have the equation y equals mx, that's proportional. And if you have y equals mx plus b, where there's a y-intercept or a beginning of other than 0, then that is not proportional. Okay. Last year in class I put 3 red for every 4 blue drops. This year I put 47. So 3 is to 4, red is to blue, as 57 is to 76. I'm going to simplify, and I'm going to simplify, or the other way is I'm going to compare them, and I'm going to say 76 times 3 is 228, and 57 times 4 is 228. So they would simplify to the same number, so that is proportional. So then I have 2/5 to 4/7. 2/5 is simplified, 4/7 is simplified. They are not the same thing, so that is not proportional. So what you're doing is on fees or on situations, you are looking for fees or a y-intercept other than 0, and it'll be not proportional. If you're given a comparison, simplify them, and if they're simplified at the same number, then they are. If they do not simplify to the same fraction, they are not proportional. Okay, moving on, we're going to go look at tables. Tables. Okay, I'm going to have 1 and 3 and 2 and 6 and 3 and 9 and 4 and 12. And what you're going to do is, if you are given a table such as that and you're asked if it's proportional, you're going to go y over x, 3 over 1 equals 3, 6 over 2 equals 3, 9 over 3 equals 3, 12 over 4 equals 3, same all the way down, good to go, proportional. If I have 10 and 120 and 20 and 220 and 30 and 320 and 40 and 420, 120 divided by 10 is 12, 220 divided by 20, scratch out, 22, that's 11. All of a sudden I already know that my y-axes are not going to be the same, therefore it is not proportional. Okay, here we go. Here we have a table. This is my x's, these are traditionally my y's. Y over x is 3 over 12, and then 5 over 20. This is 1/4. This is simplified to 1/4. This is 7 over 28, which is simplified to 1/4. And 9 over 36 is simplified to 1/4. I keep getting 1/4. This is proportional. We go 3 over 10. That's simplified. 4 over 20 is 1/5. 3/10 does not equal 1/5. That's an N, not an H. Not proportional. What are our conclusions? No phi, and y over x equals y over x to be proportional. Non-proportional, y over x does not equal y over x, and there is a phi. You are going to be given some tables and some situations, and your job is to decide whether they are proportional or non-proportional.